How did you get from teacher to football coach?
Well, that's a good question. I always was a teacher and a football coach. When I was 18, I was not even a teacher yet. I was already in my former club. I was already coaching kids as a vocation, and also it was a way to have a little pocket money. So then, after a few years, I decided to leave my engineering career to do what I was passionate about. It was about sports. And then when I was 21, I decided to change my bachelor degree to sports science.
Club Atlético de Madrid, Rayo Vallecano de Madrid, Western New York Flash, Arsenal Women's Football Club. You've worked at and been successful with some top clubs. What has your journey been like so far?
Well, I think I've been very privileged to be able to work on those clubs and to be able to be given the opportunity. I think probably I did something well, or a few things well, but every place is a different environment, is a new test. So obviously I was privileged to work for Atlético de Madrid Academy, and I learned so many things from a lot of good coaches, a lot of good people around the game. And then I was given the opportunity to work for Rayo Vallecano, win trophies there. Very different background club, very similar to Millwall. Then from there, I was given the opportunity to go abroad, and I think learn many things in between. Some of them to improve my English, which is what communication skills are so important. And then obviously, as you know, working for Arsenal, fantastic 3 years and win trophies. Yeah.
In your time coaching, what is the one most important thing you've learned?
I think when I left university with my bachelor degree, a lot of knowledge, to be honest, one of the best universities in the country. I thought I knew everything. I thought, yeah, I'm a fantastic coach, and I know a lot of things that a lot of people they don't know, because not all the coaches had the opportunity to study in that university, and I was absolutely wrong. I had no idea, and now I think I know a little more. And this is about treating people well and involve and convince players and people to work with you and believe what they are doing. And this is even more important, in my opinion, than the other technical part, with all my respect to the technical part, because I think preparation and taking care of the little details make a difference in the highest level. But yeah, this is a lesson.
What's most important to make it as a top player, skill or attitude?
No question, attitude. I have seen so many players with a potential skill, they will never make it. If you have the attitude, followed by a minimum level of skill, then you can make it. Yeah.
If you only have one position to fill, would you choose a versatile or flair player?
A versatile team player. Right. Because I think the game we are working in sports where the games change, and you never know what the game is going to bring to you. You may have a plan and think how the game is going to evolve, but you need players who are intelligent, who are capable to adapt to different circumstances in the game. And part of our coaching developing is also to teach the player how to adapt, how to understand different situations in game, and not being able to need constantly coaching during the game. Just your job is during the week, and they should be independent to make their own decisions and their own mistakes, but also their own performance.
What's your philosophy for football? And is it the same as your philosophy on life?
Yeah, I think it's linked. Obviously, it's about people, it's about convincing people, it's about wanting to work together, it's about personal values in one side. On the other side, talking more specifically, I like possession football and offensive football, but also you have to adapt to the resources that you have in every team. For me, it's about installing a training methodology that you think it can make the players better, and the players can receive that feedback constantly. When you create that kind of energy, your team can go, has no limit, because I think you can evolve in all the areas in the club, and then you can go where you want. Yeah.
What players stand out for you that you've coached, and why?
Well, I was very lucky to coach a lot of good players, from Spanish national team players, from English youth and senior players. I think I was very lucky to coach players like Abby Wambach or Callie Lloyd, which are everything in the US, Heather O'Reilly. But if I have to choose one player, I would choose Kelly Smith because of her character. I've never seen a player so unique in terms of being humble, hard worker, and also being able to make a difference on the pitch without any kind of circumstances, always capable to perform.
Who is your favourite male and female football player in the world and why?
My favourite, easier male, it's not a player now, it's a coach, but it was Zinedine Zidane. I had so many also good players I saw in my career, but I would say Zinedine Zidane. Why? Because I think it was a mix of physicality and technique and privileged vision and football attributes that he was capable to develop things that no one could do in the pitch and assume responsibilities. Actually, about a female girl, I think I have so many. So I have to say again, Kelly Smith, because I don't think there is a player like Kelly Smith at the moment. I think there's a lot of very good players, good professional, but a player who can make a difference like she was at her best level, it will be very difficult to find again.
Okay, going away from football, what's your favourite film of all time?
I'm not very good at films, but the last one I saw it and I really like it was La La Land. That was good. And yeah, I normally like dramas, also 007, Agent or Impossible Mission, things like that, yeah.
What's your guilty pleasure?
Probably eating. I think eating is a thing that, even with the stress and everything, and in being in a Mediterranean culture, when I go back home especially, there's no way that you cannot start eating from pasta to good meat, good fish. I have a problem that I like everything. I like bakery, so whatever is food, I will eat it.